All right. I already opened this a little bit. I think I showed you guys the other day. Oh God, this is so heavy, bro. It's kind of messy inside now because I've been like looking at it all morning. But, oh gosh, I can't even see my monitor. Hold on, we're gonna put these switches out of the way here. We're using some Geon switches today. We have our PCB. Ooh, this is cool. We have plates. All right, I'm gonna actually put this down because like, this is a lot of space and I don't have any space to put the keyboard on. So let's put this over here. This is stealthy looking in this color. So yeah, the price is about, well, I have all that stuff here. Let me tell you guys everything that I know for pricing. Okay? Here's some overview on everything. It's an unlimited group buy. It's about $750. And then it's addition. Think about like this. It's $750, but you also, if you live in America, it's about $98 to ship. Okay? So just add that onto your cost. Don't say $750 and then $98 to ship. Let's just call it $848, okay? Honestly, for $848, right off the bat, this is a lot of stuff. It's unique as well. It's not 2000 CAD. All right, let's take this off of the blanket thing here. All right, let's do this. Look at that though, huh? That's crazy. This is humongous, bro. Holy. It's a trip to Europe? Europe, yeah, I agree. You know what's crazy though? This weighs about 7.9 kilos, I think. Hold on, let me double check that as well. Okay, sorry, 6.8 kilos. I was off by a kilo. This is crazy. Let's turn this around. Dude, this looks like a unit though. Look at this. Look at this. This is giant, bro. This is crazy. There are like lots of things about this keyboard I don't truly know what they do. Like I don't know what this does exactly, but we'll experiment. I only know freedom units. How many pounds? So you'd multiply it by 2.2. So what, 7 kilos? It's about 15 pounds. This is a prototype unit, by the way, guys. So if there's any like missing parts or scuffs on this, some glue residue on there. Remember, this is our prototype unit. Look at the back of this. This is crazy, dude. This is wild. That's a really inset USB-C too. I don't know if you guys can truly see that. That is deep. All right, let's take a look at the side profile. It's upside down, yes, I know. Oh, that's neat. Hold on, let's see if I can spin this around. This is so heavy. Let's do this. Well, look at this side profile, dude. Holy cow. Holy. Damn, this is cool, actually. All right, let's see the front. Obviously, this is tented, so it's really high. Cool. And let's see the bottom. Pretty simple bottom, nothing too crazy here. A lot of feet, a lot of silicone feet, a lot of my fingerprints now. Okay, we also have some cord. Oh, okay. I don't know what these are for. These are the switches? I'm gonna put these aside because I've never seen these before in my life. These are films, it looks like. Lower dampeners. I've never seen this before, so let's put this aside. Some cables again. And then we have some screws and some magnets, which I don't know what these are for. let's be honest, this is a collector item. Yeah, completely. Oh, these are the cutest stickers. It's completely a collector's item. All right, let's take a look at this PCB. Rings of Power. Oh, the new Lord of the Rings. I have not had a chance to sit down and watch it. Interesting. This reminds me of Gundam models, like Gunpla, where you have to cut these out. Interesting. All right, daughter board's out. Let's move this to the side. Pile of stuff I'm not using. Ow, that actually really hurt. Impressive factory lube. Very impressive. These are not moon switches. These are the Geon Works switch. Geon Works. I don't know if there's an actual name for this, but they're, I think it's just called Black. Geon Works Black. Geon Black. All right, how the hell do I take this apart now? That is the real question here. I think these are all magnetic. Okay, there we go. Kind of cool. Absolute unit. I don't think it's actually as complex as I think it is. All right, I might have to move the Kohaku off the desk for now. All right, so this goes here, this goes here. We need to unscrew these because we need to get inside this. All right, for this prototype unit, the gaskets and a lot of this stuff's already installed. Just as an FYI. So if you guys are like, oh, why doesn't Alex need to do all this stuff? It's because it's already been installed. Screwdriver. Oh my gosh, where did I stick it? Oh, there it is. Yeah, the magnet thing is pretty badass. It makes the build simple. I will say that. Okay, now I think all I have to get unscrewed are these guys. Okay, so I think it's just those. All right. Oh, I think one of the gaskets fell out. So these little gaskets get inserted here. All right. And then this gets put here. All right, and then you can see the tabs lay on these gaskets. Okay, that makes sense. I want to put one piece of foam underneath though. I do want to add one piece of foam. Does this split in half? How the hell do I use this? Yeah, it looks like he just cut his. Alright, this is done. Put that in here. Grab our PCB. This can go here. Installation actually simpler than I thought, if I'm being honest. Alright, this goes here. This is cool. Interesting. Yeah, it's a very interesting keyboard. So they connect with a daughter board cable, which I'll show you guys here in a second. There's these cables right here. Kind of neat. This is kind of a cool assembly process. The person who, one of the people behind it is actually, I believe, someone who works with the people who made like the Glacier and stuff, and like a whole bunch of other keyboards. So I'm personally not too worried about it. All right, let's see how easy this is to put together. Just gets slides into here with the magnet, and then this just gets put into this. This is a little tricky, I guess. Oh, maybe not. That was pretty easy. Did I get it? I think I got it. So. All right, let's make sure I actually plug that in nicely. Oh, it's working perfect. Dude, this is a big keyboard. This was actually like, okay, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I went into this blind on how to install this. This is pretty easy to install. I thought this was gonna be like insanely difficult. Look at that poor key mat underneath. I thought this was gonna be so hard to install. This is probably one of the more elegant ways to install a keyboard I've ever had the pleasure of installing. That's my takeaway from this. You did it in like minutes? Yeah, this was so easy. Let's transfer our keycaps over. Hardest thing is picking up the heavy chungus. It does have like an underside. I don't know if you guys can really see that. I think this is a collector's item first and foremost. But if you do want this on your desk, more power to you. It's $8.50 with shipping. Interesting. This is cool. Yeah, I really truly think that if you're looking for something like this, or you want it a tinted Alice, obviously if you have the money for this as well, this is probably the most unique keyboard I've ever built. Like hands down, dude. Probably the most unique one I've ever built. All right, let's see what this sounds like. Whoa, this is so tinted. You know, it's actually not that bad to like, it's actually kind of comfy. Yeah, it's actually really comfortable. I need to like really practice on typing on this. I'm just typing nothing. I like this. This is actually pretty comfortable. Sound-wise, it sounds pretty normal. Like it sounds like a keyboard, obviously. Mods are good. Alphas are good. Again, I think for what this is, and for the amount of material and like the installation, just like how cool this is, I honestly don't see that being a bad price. Installation, like I said, this is probably the easiest thing I've ever had to build. It was so simple. Even putting the cables together, like, first of all, big props for not using I'm gonna curse here because I really want to emphasize this. Okay, I won't curse. Please, please, please remember, I have no problems with them, but not using a ribbon cable, actually pog. I like this. This is a way better solution than using a stupid ass ribbon cable. I hate ribbon cables. I don't see these turning on, but I don't know if it's flashed or something. Maybe I need to flash it. One sec, let me get a full-size desk hat for y'all. Oh, there's definitely a bit of a different sound profile. It's more or less the same, actually. I thought it was a bit different. Do the wrist rests come with the keyboard? Yes. It is all part of it. Which is, I'm actually kind of surprised it sounds good. It sounds super clean, yeah. I don't know how to take this off though. Nico, was this done by magnets? Yo, this is so heavy. If you relube the switches, will dramatically change the sound profile. I think if I were, like, again, my personal preference is heavier lubed switches. I think if I were to use a heavier lube switch, yes. Honestly, I'd be down to do this again with a heavier lube switch. This is hot swap. It's not a big deal. Maybe we can figure out a day where we can like rebuild this as well. And we can get that done, but it's, I mean, look at this. Look at it. Look at the width of this versus the bear. Look at the width. Are you guys taking that in? And the bear's already pretty thick, yeah. You versus the guy she tells you not to worry about? Pretty much, bro. Hold on, let's remove these. Okay. Okay, so Debo's has magnets over here. So, technically, we can even use the keyboard now like this. See, I like that. That's really cool too. This gives you a lot of flexibility. Like I said, truly a work of art. Oh, I kind of like this type of angle a little bit more. Oh, that's way more comfortable. And it still looks great from the side too. Yeah, the amount of time and thought that went into the design implementation of this board are just amazing to think of. Completely. Does it sound different? Not really. Here's my thing. I think, okay, so let's round up some things about this keyboard. Typing feel, even though it is gasket, a bit stiff. In fact, I'd say this feels more like a top mount, which is not a bad thing. Quality of the keyboard's outstanding. I think this is great for how much you're getting here. Here's the cool thing about this keyboard, right? I think there's so many interesting things about this board, being like taking off that bottom piece, different typing angles, installation of the keyboard. It's absolutely fascinating. And I think if you're a collector, this is a great piece to have in your collection. In terms of like, if you wanted a tented Alice, maybe this is the keyboard for you. It is a little bit more on the higher end of things. But installation had to be, like I said, one of the easiest installations I've ever done in my entire life. You can really see a lot of love went into the design of this keyboard, which I think is fantastic. It's very different, and I quite enjoy that. It looks great. Definitely a piece I would personally love to have like on my shelf. It's that cool. I don't think this is for everyone. Like, this looks so fucking cool, dude. Look at this. I don't know if this is for everyone. And I don't think at the price point it's at, I don't think it's a bad price. Obviously, if it was lower, obviously it'd be more accessible, but I really don't think this is a bad price. I think this is definitely something, again, if you guys were in the market for it, pick one up. There's some other really cool colors. I don't really have any like harsh criticism. It was very fun to build. And I think, again, the newer revisions will have magnets on the bottom, making this easier to swap in and out. Good use of magnets. There's not a lot of, the only part that's kind of shifting is this, but you're not gonna notice that during keyboard use. Kind of has to shift a little bit. Yeah, the stainless steel version is almost 16 kilos. It's huge, dude. All right, though, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you, Nico, for sending this out to me in KLC. This was really fun to look at. Honestly, a really unique keyboard. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will literally talk to you guys tomorrow, if anything. I love you guys. Thank you guys for being here and dealing with me while I'm kind of sick. I know some people probably hate hearing me like this, but take care, everyone. I love you. Enjoy Marcio's stream, and thank you guys for the well wishes. I appreciate you.